My name is Ian Parker, and I'm the ESPN MMA analyst and betting expert for both the ESPN and the Professional Fighters League. You know, it's pretty amazing. Ever since each state started opening up, little by little, you're starting to get more fans of sports across every type of genre you could think of. And I think people are getting more comfortable betting, and I think people are more willing to watch additional sports. You know, fans that weren't of those of MMA are now becoming, because it gives them another opportunity to bet on something that might fall on a night where they don't have their usual sport of baseball or football or soccer or hockey. Now you have MMA, and it gives it a whole different landscape and more opportunities to win some money. I think that by the PFL offering the amount of options they are with sports betting, you know, throughout their entire season, the league, then on to the playoffs, it brings not just MMA fans, it brings sports fans in general, people that just enjoy betting. The PFL is doing such a great job of creating action. It's different than any other format in mixed martial arts. It encourages fighters to press the action, go for finishes, which can change the way people bet also. It gives it a different level of excitement and also a sense of urgency a little bit with getting your bets in with live betting in between rounds, betting on the fighters, how they're going to win. It just really provides such a huge landscape and more opportunities. And this will give the PFL an opportunity to build and create its own lane in sports betting in itself. I think by being creative, it started off with the Challenger Series. Well, it started off with last year. We started off with a betting pre-show where we break down almost every single fight, then give our best plays, our parlays, our underdogs. And throughout the card, they incorporated myself and Jonathan Coachman, who's my co-host on the pre-show, within the betting throughout. So if you missed the pre-show, you have the opportunity in between each fight to catch our picks. And then with this season, with the Challenger Series, they did something that was just super innovative and different from everybody else. They gave me this beautiful, shiny little toy called the PFL Betting Big Board, where not only do you get to see me place the bets in real time with the breakdowns, with all the analytics, you get to track throughout the entire card. So every single time you see me place a bet, every single time you see me circle something, do odds, calculations, the fans get to be involved. They're engaged the entire time, which is such a huge creative gift to sports bettors that they don't get in any other sport. Well, the PFL is doing something that none of the other organizations are doing. They're dedicating time to a pre-show. They're dedicating time in general to betting, to making sure that all the fans that are watching, looking for advice, looking for our picks throughout not only just the pre-show, but the entire card. We recap all the picks after every fight. We're going to be brought in in between rounds, so people really don't miss out. And on top of that, the PFL Betting Big Board, which is my screen that's going to match on television, you get to track everything. You get to see everything. No one else is doing that. You know, the other organizations are pretty much relying on people's memory, and sometimes you don't get to watch things on time. Sometimes schedules don't match. The PFL is doing an incredible job giving everyone the opportunity that, hey, if you can't miss it, don't worry. We're going to be here from this time to this time. We're going to continue to go over it. We're going to overlap. And they're just involving sports betting in the entire organization. It's not just keeping it separate. It's not just mentioned once or twice. It's being involved, and it takes a lot for an organization to do that. It's a cool risk, especially with the way sports betting is expanding. The fact that it's almost legal everywhere, the fact that the PFL is on a different night from other organizations. They are just coming up with different ways, different methods, different opportunities to bet, and that's what's separating themselves from the other organizations.